So I kind of fear that everyone's going to watch this and be like, this gal's a fraud, she's never used this mic before, but I guess I've got to start. So let's debrief on my auditions. So I feel like with the using a new mic nerves, I actually forgot to introduce anything. So I thought I'd jump in right now to clarify what's going on. So I summarize month by month statistics, reflections, thoughts about auditions. And that is what this video is. I have a series called the Audition Diaries, so if you want to subscribe, help me get to 600 subscribers, please do. And I am a 23-year-old actor, and I did my first professional audition almost 5 years ago now. And I think it's important to have that honesty and that conversation about the industry as much as we can. So let's get back to the debrief on the auditions. So May was actually a while ago as I'm filming this, but it's just been very, very busy. And in May, I did 6 tapes. And looking back, I actually got recalled from 2 of them, which is nice. And I think it shows that like I've started regularly going to classes, which I think shows that like going to my new classes really paid off, because I'm training all the time and I'm active, and I feel like I've really upped my game, and I feel like I'm really pushing myself. And like my tapes were fine before, and some of these recalls are for like unpaid opportunities where you could be in people's like short film passion projects, but there's a lot of people who submit for them because they're online like open casting. So the fact that I am getting recalled for them, I think is a nice sign, and you're meeting people who will be like progressing in the industry alongside you, which is always good to make those connections. And I feel like sometimes I end up then working with these teams later on, like if not that project, another project. So I'm feeling good about that. Like it's nice to see my recall rate be going up, and I feel like I really do a lot of self-tape work in the classes, and I feel like I've taken a lot of that into my actual tapes that I do. And the fact that I'm doing classes makes me automatically feel like I'm doing a lot more than like 6 tapes would otherwise feel if I'm not in regular classes. Like I was doing workshops, individual workshops, but not a regular class attending thing. Also, I feel like it's always the relatable actor way that as soon as you've got like a lot of work to do or like a big set of work, the tapes come. So I feel like I've really built my confidence more with that, with knowing that I can fit the workload around that and like how to do that, which is good. So in June I did 5 auditions. I think one of them was a recall, and one of them was something that I've had a goal to be seen for a while. Like some things I'm like, I just want to be seen for this kind of project or whatever. So being able to achieve that, it was something that I was working on getting my material and my showreel and stuff and everything to align with for a long time. So I feel really blessed to be able to be seen for the kind of stuff that I feel best suited for and like aligned with. But equally, I think something that's really nice about the industry is that you can sometimes get seen for something and you're like, oh, I don't know if this is something that I could see for myself, and then it turns out to be a really good fit, or you get far in the process for it. So I think sometimes the industry can surprise you as well, and you could be a good fit for something that you don't think you would be, and you wouldn't place yourself there. I don't know what that is, whether that's like confidence in certain areas or what, I don't know, but like sometimes you're like, oh, I actually got really far in the process for this, and I wouldn't have thought that for myself, but I'm very glad that I was seen for it. But I'm feeling glad that I got seen for that kind of project, and I don't know like how many of this like certain genres of projects there are. Like it's hard to know what are the range of possibilities of stuff you could be seen for, but I would like to hopefully think that I can get seen for that kind of stuff again, and I will be seen more and more for the kind of projects that I want to be seen for. But I'm grateful for all of these things, but you know, sometimes you also have a specific goal of like, I would also specifically like to do this. So I feel like it's all getting very cryptic, because in this industry I can't exactly say I'm being seen for this and this, you know what I mean? Like, the industry, the more you go through it, the more private it sort of becomes, because like there's NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, like you're signing away your right to talk about stuff, which then becomes a bit problematic when you have a YouTube channel. But I've not signed anything about this. It's just like, that's the sort of agreement, and I'm just talking about the process of auditioning. But it's interesting because I really wanted to be seen for certain things, and I'm like, now I am being seen for that, so what now? But I feel like, even though as well it's only been 5 auditions and previously I've done like 10, I think it still feels quite busy because I'm preparing materials for class and I'm meeting people, and I feel quite active in the industry myself. So it's all good vibes, really. So if you are an actor, let me know how the industry and auditions have been for you in the comments. Let's chat. And even if you're not, let's still chat. And thank you so much for watching.